People used to think that wealth is the treasure you keep safely locked up behind thick walls.
In the 18th century, many people thought that what wealth was gold.
That what we needed to do is to export a lot, and then we would get money from other people and import as little as we could.
It was a zero-sum worldview, where one country's gain had to be another's loss. So they created a legal framework that was a lot like their castles. High walls all around, and a drawbridge to keep competition and imports out.
Of course, Smith said that was all wrong, that both sides benefit from a transaction, both the buyer and the seller, and that if you really want to increase prosperity, what you should do is to increase trade as much as possible, rather than try to prevent one side of it coming into you.
Smith's detailed study of markets leads him to realize that it's the labor of a nation's inhabitants that is the major source of wealth.
If you read The Wealth of Nations, the very first sentence, he says the wealth of a nation is fundamentally the productive labor of its people. In other words, it's gross national products, as we would call it these days. Absolutely breathtaking.
And in the second sentence, he talks about gross national product per capita. In the third sentence, he talks about productivity. These are completely new concepts.
That is how you grow. That is how you acquire wealth. It isn't the amount of silver that you can get into your vaults. It is the productive capacity of your citizens.